Hey guys, this is Cam for 15 back at it with another video for you guys, and I'm back with another NBA news video for you guys. And we got another breaking news trade in the NBA trade deadline news, because I would make sure to if these trades are big enough to talk about, well then let's talk about it. And that's the fact that, Portland is continuing what I think they're doing, but maybe not, because Adrian Wojnarowski essentially tweeted that Portland's looking to find some way to get high-end talent. I don't know what that's going to do, but okay. Anyways, the Portland Trailblazers did a deal with the New Orleans Pelicans, and essentially the trade is the fact that the Blazers are trading CJ McCollum, Larry Nance Jr., and Tony Snell to the New Orleans Pelicans for Josh Hart, Thomas Satoransky, Nickeil Walker-Alexander, Didi Louzada, and a 2022 protected first-round pick and 2 second-round picks. What are my thoughts on the move? Let's start on Portland side, because only 3 minutes later, Adrian Wojnarowski essentially tweeted that Portland's plan is to fully reshape the roster around Damian Lillard now. Portland created a $21 million trade exception today, potentially $60 million in salary cap space this summer, multiple draft picks and assets via Pels and Clippers trades. Plan is to pursue high-end talent now, not retreat. In other words, not rebuild. What are my thoughts on this? Well, then I don't know what the hell the Portland Trailblazers are doing. They're so gung-ho of just trying to win with Damian Lillard. And I'm sorry, I'm going to be honest. If you're a Portland Trailblazers fan, I don't see that happening, at all. The West is too damn tough, even though the West is somewhat more wide open than it's ever been. But you have to look on the books for what happens next year. Phoenix is still going to be a problem. We don't know how Utah's going to look like next year, because they're going to have a lot of questions in free agency. Golden State's going to be, again, so far, they're dominant self-looking. The Clippers are going to be back with a healthy Paul George and a healthy Kawhi Leonard, added with the fact that they got Norman Powell. And who knows? The Clippers can make even more trades. The Memphis Grizzlies are on the come up. Yeah. The Portland Trailblazers, they could be that team that ranges in that 6th to 8th seed area. What does that mean? You're barely making the playoffs, / you can sometimes even miss the playoffs because the whole play-in situation. And it just comes to the fact of the standpoint, the hell is this team doing? Listen, I think this team just needs to blow it up. I'm guessing the high-end talent they're pursuing is other high-end talent that comes in off-season that they can sign, or maybe they trade for a Ben Simmons, I guess. But I think if they trade for Ben Simmons, that actually makes them worse than when they had CJ as the guy running the show. Or as the co-host to Damian Lillard running the show. But I don't know what Portland's doing. I'll say this. They're very gung-ho of, respecting Damian Lillard and trying to get him a winning team. If I'm Damian Lillard, listen, I'd personally get the hell out of there, because what are they doing? They're just trying to retool. And guess what? You're not getting superstar caliber talent alongside him. Seriously. And I'll talk about CJ McCollum in a bit, but truly, only way you lure through a trade is how you're going to get superstar talent to come to play with you in Portland, because I'm going to be honest, I don't see anyone else would actually be attracted to go to Portland. I'm just being honest. Now, maybe they might be attracted just for playing with Damian Lillard, unless the Portland Trailblazers break the bank open for guys in free agency. But I just don't see it happening. What I would do is I'd just trade Damian Lillard away, accumulate a lot of draft picks, and just rebuild the team again. I think it's come to the point where Damian Lillard's time in Portland has ran its course, but apparently the front office, no, his time is not up here. We want to try to win with him when it's literally not possible. And I think Damian Lillard needs to take more assertiveness on wanting out of Portland. It's just a revolving door. He needs to get up out of that place. I don't know why he's so loyal there. I respect him for being loyal. I'm an Angels fan. I respect Max Trout for being loyal. But my God, if you watch baseball, the Angels haven't done shit around Mike Trout. The same goes for the Portland Trailblazers. The same thing happened way back with LeBron, back when his first go around in Cleveland. Yeah, he took them to the finals that 1 year, but truly, they weren't going to go anywhere. What did he do? He got out of town. He left. And he ended up winning a championship. Sometimes some players have to do that. I don't know why Damian Lillard's not so gung-ho of not asking to trade. It feels like he's going to break Portland Trailblazers fans' heart. If I was a fan of the team, I wouldn't blame him for dipping. Because we're not putting him in the best position to win. Because the front office sucks over there. But that's just my thoughts. So, yeah, leave it in the comment section your thoughts on what Portland's whole thing could do. Now, as for the Pelicans, they're getting some solid players. CJ McCollum's obviously the best player out of the deal they're getting. Larry Nance is a nice, solid player, as well as Tony Snell. I think he's all right, and stuff like that. But obviously, the big talking point is CJ McCollum is going to the New Orleans Pelicans. What does this mean for the Pelicans? It's probably their best deal they've done in a long time. And I don't know how long that you could say. Probably their best deal since they freaking signed DeMarcus Cousins to pair them alongside Anthony Davis, probably. But what does this mean for New Orleans? Well, New Orleans gets some solid players. CJ McCollum, albeit I don't think he's the star player of the team, he's a solid role player. Or not a role player. He's a solid, star player that I won't say can take him over the top, but put them in the range of keeping them maybe in playoff contention. Because you got already Brandon Ingram there, who's really good, and you got Zion Williamson. But the only thing is, when is he going to come back to play? That's the only thing. See, I feel like they can maximize the most out of this trade if Zion actually plays. If he doesn't see the court at all, this trade's going to be a pathetic, worthless trade that's going to hurt the freaking Pelicans in the long run, because you gave away a bunch of decent enough solid players and picks, especially a first-round protected pick, for what? Not to have Zion see the court alongside Ingram and McCollum? Listen, this should be a type of deal that has the Pelicans at least getting in that 8th, 7th seed and potentially competing for a playoff spot. It's that time for the Pelicans where we have to understand, where we see like, okay, Pelicans, maybe you still need to make a few more moves, but okay, you got some solid players now. You guys need to put in the results for these trades you're making, and stuff like that. We need to see you guys get to the playoffs. You have these players, let's go. So yeah, but I think CJ McCollum will do good. His contract doesn't expire until 2024, so unless things are not working out, then I guess he'll be leaving for his potential last contract of his career. I don't know how old he is, and stuff like that. But yeah, but actually, let me actually check, his age right now. Let me check his age. He's 30 years old. So by 2024, 2 years, he'll be 32. Yeah, 32. He could potentially get one more contract. I would doubt if it's going to be for like a dang near big time contract, but we'll see. Look, at the end of the day, it just didn't work out with CJ McCollum in Portland alongside Damian Lillard. And there was rumors and speculation that CJ McCollum would end up being traded soon. And it happened. I thought CJ McCollum, he was good in Portland, just didn't do much to help Damian Lillard and take the Portland Trailblazers over the top. But I think in the role he's going to be in New Orleans, I think it's going to be good for him, and we'll see how he does. But other than that, that's kind of it. So, anyways, I'm gonna get it for guys. Hopefully, you guys have a great rest of your day or night when I'm this video. Leave a like if you like this video, and put in the comments section your thoughts on this trade. Do you like it? Do you not like it? What are your thoughts on for each team side and stuff like that? And yeah, but other than that, I'm gonna get up here. Hopefully, you guys have a great rest of your day or night. Till then, stay safe out there. Peace.